Hey everybody! In today's video, we're going to be talking about Vykkers. Let's do this! Vykkers are a cruel but highly intelligent species on Oddworld. They are an industrialized race native to eastern Mudos, though some have traveled further west. They have disproportionately large heads supported by their frail, decrepit bodies, with small, beady eyes and very poor eyesight. Vykkers have a total of 7 limbs. 4 short, skinny arms with 3 long claws protruding from the end. Their sharp, dexterous nails make them extremely dangerous. Their 3 stubby legs are arranged like a tripod, with 2 in the front and 1 in the back. Vykkers were once arboreal creatures, meaning they lived in the trees. While the reason for the line of stitches running up their stumpy legs remains unknown, it has been speculated that Vykkers remove their own feet, which are unsuitable for the cold floors of their factories and medical facilities. Or perhaps their toes are sewn together. Again, this is only speculation, but certainly falls in line with their self-mutilating tendencies. As a result of performing life-extending surgery on themselves, their blemished, almost transparent purple skin, wrinkled and saggy, is practically decaying, exposing bones, veins, and muscle structure. In turn, Vykkers survive long past their natural lifespan, and can live to be roughly 120 years old. Vykkers are androgynous and hermaphroditic. Any love they may express for each other is not for companionship, but for business partnerships and preservation. Vykkers are one of the most intelligent species on Oddworld, but are sadistic by nature and have very little empathy for its creatures. In fact, they enjoy inflicting pain, despite having a very low pain tolerance themselves. When the Vykkers first entered the industry, they quickly found to their dismay that animal cruelty was illegal, and set out to legalize their favorite pastime. Soon they created their own scientific community in which animal testing was a necessity. They are highly respected by other industrialist races for their extensive knowledge of science. Most Vykkers involve themselves in scientific research within the Vykkers conglomerate, educating themselves through mail-order chemistry sets found in comic books. The Vykkers conglomerate is a corporate power worth over 6 billion moolah, and has served an equal amount of customers throughout Oddworld. They are known to often work closely with the Magog cartel, though they are sometimes considered their corporate enemy. Though unlike the Gluckins, Vykkers place less importance on financial success. Wealth is but a means to continue their disturbing experiments and research. Much of the Vykkers' success can be attributed to product linking, where a consumed item may create demand for a different item by giving the consumer new symptoms, essentially selling the customer a product that makes them more sick. They provide a diverse line of products such as nicotine, pharmaceuticals, additives, sweeteners, and processed foods, and it is well known that they utilize Oddworld's wildlife to test these products. Their cruelty towards the animals of Oddworld is the cause of their notoriety amongst the natives and environmentalists. Subsequently, when Vykkers Lab 13 was launched, they opted to make it their first airborne, seemingly impenetrable facility. This would minimize threats from such groups, allowing their influence and profits to expand further. Vykkers Lab, run by Irwin and Humphrey, has since become their flagship enterprise. Traveling in small vehicles called Vykker harvesters, retrieving animals for medical testing and bringing them back to their floating lab. While they have no queen or class structure, Vykker socialites instead flaunt their wealth and status through body manipulation, such as skin grafts or limb transplants. Similar to Mudokons, clothing bears little importance to most Vykkers. Nevertheless, there is a hierarchy within the numerous Vykkers working in their different facilities. Much like Sligs, interns are a slave race subservient to Vykkers. They have a long, vertical mouth which the Vykkers have sewn up to surgically prevent them from whistling while they work. The Vykkers have hunted numerous species to near extinction. Gabbets, for example, are utilized in the production of many Vykkers products. The Vykkers Fine Food Division is the sole producer of gabiar, or gabbet eggs, which are now an expensive delicacy due to their rarity. Hidden in one of these facilities, the Vykkers hold the Mudokon queen Sam captive. Sam's labor eggs are mass-produced, sold, and hatched into the Magog cartel slave force. Here they keep her chained and drugged in solitude. Her only companions are the Shrinks, highly sophisticated robots with advanced artificial intelligence created by the Vykkers. Their purpose is to keep Sam from becoming severely depressed and affecting egg production. Vykkers are also responsible for genetically engineering fleeches. These two-headed carnivorous worms were originally created to be the perfect pet for a gluckin, but we'll cover those nasty things in another video. Other Vykker products utilized by the Magog cartel include the greeters. Originally designed as self-promoting vending machines with the unfortunate tendency to electrocute its customers, the gluckins simply embraced this malfunction and now use them for security purposes. Also snoozers, which are robotic nursemaids designed for remote control experimentation. The gluckins use these huge machines to guard their factories and raid Mudokon villages. They also provide a whole product delivery arsenal, including the heavy fire Blitzpacker, one of the most powerful automatic weapons in their infantry. It utilizes cans of Soulstorm brew as ammunition. Only Big Bro Sligs are large and powerful enough to use these massive guns.
Blitzpacker.
While most Vykkers are immediately associated with the conglomerate, some have been known to live their own lives and make their own way throughout Oddworld, such as the Doc, who resides in Western Mudos, though it is rumored he once worked for Vykkers Lab as well. Recently, encrypted messages have been surfacing from a Mudokon going by the name of Ed, and a mysterious group calling themselves the Spirit of 1029. These communications allude that Gluckins and Vykkers have been working together to create a new, potentially lethal batch of Soulstorm brew, and are currently testing it on Mudokons. Marketed as a performance enhancer, it's formulated to be so addictive that just 48 hours without ingesting the brew leads to deadly withdrawal symptoms. And that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out the other videos on the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one.
Goodbye.